Well, good evening, everybody. Let me get this set up properly because we're a bit low.
Oh, look, there we go.
There you go. That's better, isn't it? And I've sort of left a space here for the Prince of Darkness to come in. Here he is, and we can see the reflection of what we're doing. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably the go. Get a seat. Quick one tonight because
we ain't got much to say, have we?
not really. It's been a really good day in that it's been a lovely temperature. It's been 22 degrees all day. We've done 360 miles, and really after 2 weeks of this, because 2 weeks today we flew from England, we're sort of kicking goals, aren't we, really?
Yeah. What's interesting is how 360 miles, those first 2 days, 400 miles plus, were killers. Now, we've just been talking about it, 360 miles, probably could do another 300.
If we really had to.
Yeah.
100 easy, every day of the week.
Yeah.
So, London to Edinburgh in a day.
Yeah, no dramas.
What's the matter with you people?
Yeah. My tailbone has now developed like a, what do they call it? A vestigial tail. I think that's the word for
I
it.
think you're growing a calacus.
Calacus. I like that.
Yeah. Do you?
What about calacus?
You better look it up.
I bet I don't.
For those of you that know what a calacus, you're probably all over the floor laughing.
Let's hope.
So we are now still in British Columbia. We did do a little sneaky, cheeky wisp into Alberta yesterday and back again.
That's right.
But we are in British Columbia now, and to give you an idea of where we are, that's the map of
You see that?
Canada, and we've sort of come up it, and we are sort of up here.
Does that show that mountain range by any chance?
Yeah, it will. But we're sort of up here. So we're near the Yukon territory border. So we're on the west coast of the States, and we're in shooting distance. I'll probably give you a bit there. We're sort of here, shooting distance of Alaska now, and it's getting a bit serious because I've noticed, and I think we talked about it earlier, that petrol stations and towns are getting a few, a bit stretched between. We're now 50 to 100 miles. Yeah. The first one this morning was 100 miles. So you've got to think about your gas, and you've got to think about what you're doing, and food and water and that sort of stuff. We've had a couple of questions on the Facebook page. One of them was, what are these for?
Oh yeah.
They're for covering up my face so Julian doesn't have to look at it.
But unfortunately, it's not his face I'm forced to look at constantly.
Okay. Well, what it is, these are called snoods, I suppose, or buffs. And they're multi-purpose. You wear them as hats, scarves and that sort of stuff. And I use mine to prevent chafing on the neck from the helmet strap, and also stops the draft coming up the side of your helmet. Ooh, misses. And they're just a good thing to have around, really.
I quite like to adopt the headband look as per what's his face out of the Goonies, because it keeps sweat out of my eyes when it was hot, but it's not really that hot now. Right. And also, it's just generally a good look to adopt. I think,
We'll let you be the judge.
Bjorn Borg wasn't successful for no reason at all.
So here's the thing. Let us know whether you think this is a good look.
This is a good look. This is a
I
good look.
personally believe it's not.
All those people who do not think it's a good look clearly have no taste.
Of course. So that's the answer to the first question. And also, do we ride in a group of people? No, we don't. We rode with 2 other guys today for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Julian and I ride on our own.
What we should explain, actually, that I think that Steve and I ride in quite a good rhythm. So we kind of know what each other will do. There's no dramas. You can, even if somebody pulls over to take a picture, which we often do, you can poodle along happily and not really worry that A, they're going to get themselves in some sort of horrifying accident, or B, that they get lost or whatever. It's just, it makes the fact that you're thousands of miles away from home and on unfamiliar roads just that little bit easier to contend with, because you can trust your wingman. So there's a safety issue around all of this, which is why a minimum of 2 is probably a preference. But I think that there probably is an argument somewhere for riding on your own. This can be a very introspective, possibly spiritual experience.
Insular, I would use.
Yeah.
You go very inwards. Yeah.
And so, without that safety net of another person, you really, I guess it's like extreme sadomasochism.
It is in a way.
You know.
And I remember coming back 2 years ago from my 3-week trip, and Annie said you were right, you know, because I was very, very quiet, and you spend a lot of the time thinking and chewing stuff over, and you go a bit mad, really. Anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. That's the serious bit. There's no other issues to tell you about, really. What I'll do to finish off is I'll just give you a little view out the window. This is our hotel room tonight, and that's the main Trans-Canada Highway. Good night, see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, we're in Smithers, old boy. Smithers, British Columbia. Bye.